What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Subliminal here again with another first look. Again, these are my first impressions of the ship. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that I don't know, but there is still a lot of information kind of available. So I think I'm gonna know pretty much a lot by the time I get through this. But these are supposed to be my live, unscripted, raw reactions to the ship. Today we're gonna be looking at the Paladin, Anvil Paladin. It's basically like a Valkyrie gunboat. It's a Valkyrie gunboat, no drop ship. Let's get to it. If you want to see my reactions to the Shiv and the Stinger, stay tuned to YouTube for that. It'll be coming out soon. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna do like a walk around underneath first. It looks really cool. It looks bigger than the Valkyrie, but I don't see the Valkyrie often. Look at the fucking guns on that bitch. Oh, look at that. What size are those? What are those? Oh my god, they're size 5s. They're size 5s. That's insane. Cryogenics, didn't you tell me they're gonna slave this turret? I heard that you can right now, but it might be a bug. They didn't say that in SitCon. As a matter of fact, they said the otherwise. Not slaved, not planned to be. Okay, that's what I thought. Anything other than that would piss me off. As a primarily solo player, we don't get to get every motherfucking ship. Excuse my French. We don't get to get every ship. Fucking stop it. Just go fly one of the other 100 ships. All right. Sorry. Excuse me. Back to the broadcast here. I will fucking die on that hill. Oh my god, chat. How big is that missile? It's got a... Have we ever seen a size 4 missile before? How much of solo Idrises without my slave turrets? Every space station should have one of those Vandal guns that they're talking about that are indestructible. Basically, you got to cut the power to them, except you can't cut the power to them. So if you decide you want to go ape shit around a space station with your Idris, you should just get fucking annihilated. And then that solves so many fucking problems. It's ridiculous. They just need to add like that turret is gonna save so much stuff. Anyway, I gotta keep on topic. Chat knows I have ADD. They like derailing me. Gladiator. Okay. Well, I just know it's very unpopular. Okay, back to the Paladin. Yeah, so it's got a really good missile payload. I mean, size 4 is almost a torpedo. Whoa. Is that open? Maybe. Oh. But it's not gonna give me that. That was unexpected. Have we ever seen stairs come out like that at this scale? Holy shit. Okay, I don't want to go inside yet. Yo. Dope. Pull. It's a boy. No, okay. We had a baby eats a boy. Yeah, I love the weapons payload. I'm glad that the turret does not seem to be slave to the pilot. That's awesome. I'm gonna stay underneath and I'm gonna do another run around with the camera at the top. Sure, all the components are gonna be in the inside on this. The detail is really nice. I could just use my head. Okay. Not really much else to see there. I might need to raise this up actually higher. Looks like there's like a lot of stuff under this like armor panel here, but I just think that that's all for show. None of that looks functional. I like this wing scoop thing. Might be better if the missiles were in there instead, wouldn't it? It almost looks like another hard point or something can go there. The guns are massive. The side turrets are slaved, not the top one. I'm fine with that. What size are they though? They're size 4s. Okay, if the ship is slow enough, I'm fine with that. Yeah, this looks really good. Is there another door on this side that I can open? No. Okay. And the performance in this game has gotten so much better. All right, let's go ahead and take a look in the inside now. So this is the main way into the ship. I think I almost kind of know my way around this thing a little bit from the initial thing. So you come in here, this is probably the coolest weapon rack in the game. Not gonna lie. I think they showed a weapon in this cage part. Oh, there. Let's go. That's exactly what I thought it was gonna do. It's gonna be basically like the glass panels of some of the other ships. So you got your weapon rack over there. You have your suit lockers here. Oh, look at the stairs. I'm gonna stay on this level before I go up. So underneath here is where, okay, so you have engineering, basically. Oops. That's automatic. Underneath here, I believe. What is this? Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, it's a ladder. Okay, dope. This is probably gonna be where the turrets, the remote turret guys sit. Okay, cool. Yeah. So everyone. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm assuming that there's going to be a co-pilot seat too. I'll find out in just a second, for sure, when I get up there. Let me hop in one of these seats.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
180 degree. I call this 180 degree. And can I get in the other one? No, I don't think I can. I'm using my keybinds. And these binds are not as well tested. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. That's what's expected. I don't even know why you put anybody down here. I mean, well, no. I guess if you're trying to do what they say the ship is for, scare people off, maybe you do want to have individual pilots using that, and then the pilot can just do his own thing. Oh, this looks so nice in here. What are these? I might need to open up a lot of this stuff, huh? Don't look openable. Life support, okay. Damn! Size 3 shield generator, let's go. Gravity generator, okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Affiliate link for Toby in the description below. It's like one of my favorite peripherals. Okay, so coming upstairs here. I'll go to the bridge last, so just walk around here. We got our mess. This is pretty good. It's a pretty decent bathroom. And it's got a mirror. It's got a fucking mirror. It's kind of hit or miss on whether those are in ships now. Not every new ship comes out with a mirror. The floor is not passed through. Did I say it was? I didn't think it was. But you could see each other. They made it seem like you guys are like in the same room, and it's not really. Okay, cool. So you still got components up here. I don't know if I like that. Why wouldn't all these be down below? From a tactical standpoint, I don't know if I want all the components in one spot. Or from an engineering guy having to not run up and down the stairs to repair shit. Yeah, I don't know. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Dude, this thing has got a lot more room in it than I thought. Wow, look at all that spaceship stuff that we got up there. Let's go. Okay, 450 quantum SCU, micro SCU, I'm sorry. What is that? This is, I ran out of ideas. That makes sense in the kitchen, but whatever. I ain't tripping. Let's go across. Okay. Okay. That's kind of what I expected, I guess, because I knew that there'd be 4 beds, but I can't help but think it would be better if all the beds were in one place and then you made another room for all that other stuff. Yeah, and then you have an engineering panel in here. Okay, and that's where the power, wow, so the components are just all over the place. Okay. I think we found all the components now. What? What? Look at the redundancy there, boys. They're gonna be making some changes to the components though, so it might be the case that maybe this would be normal. So take it with a grain of salt. They have plans for the ships to have more components, more redundancy. So this may be kind of normal for a ship this size. It may already be. Like I said, I haven't played much this year. Okay, have I missed anything so far? The ship is fully powered out of the box. One of the rare ships that it is. It seems like it is, but it also seems dark and people are always like, why don't you turn the lights on the ship? Because I haven't gotten there yet. All right, anyway. Here we go. Let's go to the bridge. I'd call this a flight deck or whatever. Computer. What's the computer gonna be in this game? Radar, is that just gonna be, so where you put blades and shit? Whatever. All right, let's get into the pilot seat. We already took a look at all the turrets there.
Anvil aerospace. All systems online.
Cockpit's great. Visibility is decent. I think this thing in the middle is kind of weird. Gives me like Humvee vibes though, right? If I'm correct in that. I've never served, but I've seen it in movies. Well, I've been in it in a... Oh yeah, look at the glass floor. That's cool. It is cool that you can see down there. But the way they kind of talked about it, it could have been interpreted that you might be able to get there directly. I figured it wasn't though, based on what I knew about the layout of the ship. All right, let's see what we got for, oops. Okay, cool, so yeah. I guess I'll call it 360. I guess it's the way you kind of gotta do it. Yeah, that makes sense. 360 when you're talking about one turret, yes. So, sorry when I said I call it 180. It's not 180, it's 360. Because you're talking about one turret. But when you're talking about the whole ship, it does have 360-degree coverage, but not at all times. Because this should be able to articulate and go to the other side. Okay. Maybe that bind's not correct. Anyway, so this underside here should be another 360 degrees. The landing gear won't be down. Cool. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. So 360 degrees. It looks like when you get out of it, it goes back up to the top. Yeah, so if you're not in the remote turret, view, then it gets put back to the front. But the pilot does not have control of it. And I hope to God it never will. All right. Let's... take a step back. Pilot seat. The ship is powered on, by the way. People tell me to turn it on. It is powered on. Game just be dark. I'm also on an OLED, so it's really dark for me. I think it's a little bit brighter for you guys. All right, let's take it for a spin. It seems to be slower than the Shiv. Just taking off. Since I just got out of that ship. And it should be slower than the Shiv. I think it's possible that they could have balanced both of these pretty good right off the bat. Much slower than the Asgard. Okay. It's a pretty ship. 5G4, that's slow. I don't really have that information retained in my head very well for comparison, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do a speed test, capacitor test, weapon test, all that good stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna go to SCM speed, no boost, see how quickly it gets there. Significantly slower than the Shiv. And it doesn't even go as fast. 175 on the top speed. I think it takes a little bit to get there. This is what they told us, so this is balanced, boys. Welcome to the verse. I'm gonna boost now, see how high it can go and how fast it can get there. We've just hit our SCM speed, passed it, and we can go all the way up to 3. And do you know what it said? Nope, can't get 350, 339. Okay.
Navigation mode enabled.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go to max speed, no boost. slow, right? It's fine. I'm good. I'm not gonna be dogfighting in this thing. What do we think? Upper 9s for the top speed? How'd you get? Okay. Yep. 950. Let's use the boost to go all the way back down. It doesn't even have enough boost to stop it with the space brake. Yeah, it's using boost when I do it. Yeah. So it doesn't have enough boost to stop itself from its top speed. That's fine. That's usually what it's like with a slow ship. I'm gonna let the boost go all the way back up, and then we're gonna boost to our top speed, see how quickly we can get there. Try the blast shields? No fucking way. Where's the button? Is it a physical button? Left MFD? Oh! Hold on. Can I even... I can't even look down there. Oh. Like, are you saying under here? A button below the center left LFD. Okay, it just says just deploy. Cool. Yo! Let's go! I thought you guys were saying it's in the MFD. The blast doors are pretty cool. It gives me like 80s vehicle vibes. Let's go to Daymar. Oh, I gotta do I'm boosting to top speed. That's right. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Looks like we'll have enough boost to get the top speed. Okay. Yeah, it's slow. That's good. I don't think it's so slow that it can't be used for what it's supposed to do. I'll have to really fly with it more to know if I think it's balanced or not, or if it's gonna need a nerf. Man, I just can't set a waypoint in the verse, you know? Click it, set a route. It said, fuck you. Obstructed. Then why did you let me start jumping to it, fucker? That's why I don't like using Mobiblast anyway, because I don't think we should have to use it. I think it's bad game design if we have to use it. It should just be another way you can get from point A to point B. Especially if you want to get more granular, or if you have a longer trip. Blast shield from the outside view, okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. It'd be dope if it's like, it would be like active, like an active spoiler, or like if it senses an incoming projectile, it'll like close for a second. If it's like, maybe if it's like a missile. This might be where I fuck around and find out here. Nope, I think we're good. I could definitely see myself have screwed that up though if I wasn't anticipating it. Oh, I love the way that feels. No, I don't. Thank you, but no, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm in a boat. Stark contrast between this and the Shiv. Let's go
Navigation
into
mode
nav
enabled.
mode. I mean, we still have atmosphere on this planet, so I'm not gonna be able to go top speed anyway. But this is noticeably faster. I'm probably gonna crash here.
Weapon systems destroyed.
What did I knock off? One of my turret gunners is no longer needed. But I'm honestly like that. I don't know. That wasn't all that bad for my first time trying to do something in this ship. Oh, that wasn't all too bad. I might have knocked off an important thruster because it's not behaving the same. I feel like it's not behaving the same. I don't see anything missing though that would really be important. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah. Your boost is not going to help you with this guy. But it's still more than maneuverable for the task. So it's not a negative in the sense that I think it's fine. It's negative by comparison to every other ship in the game, but by comparison to other ships like this, I think it's just fine. Oh shit. Yeah. Do a barrel roll. I haven't done one yet. I like to do them when I'm like going through a trench and I'm coming out of the trench. I feel like I don't have too much crashes left in me in this thing for. I'm like boosting now. I don't think it matters. I don't think I can get. I just touched the ground there, I think. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I think it's maneuverable for the task. I think it's well balanced. You're not gonna be dogfighting in this. The concierge looks right. Okay, yeah. Let me look at the website then before I do that. I don't really need to talk about the price. Like, it is what it is. You're just back in the game when you buy the shit. So my opinion on it doesn't matter. It's your money. I say don't spend it. Just buy this thing in game. But okay, so we got the standard. All this green, man. Galahad downstream. Oh, Carmine. Solaris. I like the Carmine. It's a Solaris. I don't really like this. It's got a weird color palette. It's not. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not for me. But this is completely subjective. There's all the 4 different skins there, including the base. Yeah, I say don't buy anything. Work for it in game. You'll appreciate it more. I feel like I would, at least in my opinion. TLDR on the Silicon Direct. Anything worthwhile? Yeah, watch the whole fucking thing. It's 2 hours long. It is a TLDR. How's the Paladin compared to something like the Corsair? Worth the upgrade? You're giving up the cargo space. If you don't care about the cargo space on the Corsair, then yes. If not, if you do, if that's important, then no. I mean, this isn't a logistical ship. It's more tailored towards combat only. I think it's more subjective than that. They're 2 different ships. It would be different if like they were both gunships, but they're not. So directly comparing them, so yeah, the Corsair would be better for like if you're like using it to solo shoot down ships, to solo blow ships up, like PvE, bigger ships. But then this, it's not even all about the SCU either. It's literally the cargo space is, you don't have the ability to take a land vehicle around. You're not going to be doing any sort of explore. Yes, you're comparing an exploration vehicle with a lot of weapons on it to an actual dedicated combat ship, and I guarantee you that this is going to be a better combat ship when it's fitted for what it's supposed to do. So if you're going to put your friends in your Corsair with the 2 little PP shooters on the side that had poor visibility compared to this, and then you put, you know, your buddies in this, you got to factor in armor. How long is it going to take to DPS this thing? It's got redundant components. It's got like 3 big ass power plants, size 3 shield generator. Anyway, it's almost never cut and dry. If you are solo and you want to like bring a vehicle around, Corsair. If not, if you multi-crew, I mean, I think it's a Redeemer killer for sure. God damn. Who was that in chat that said Corsair is all around better? Bro, that's the body, right? Chat, like, listen. Hold on, let me confirm. They both have 1 vital part. I mean, fuck, dude. What about the shields? Hold on. 1 size 3. Okay, so they both have 1 size 3. So they're equal playing field with the shields. Then you go to the hull, and you have 3 times more hull HP. So the vital part means if that HP value of that part gets down to 0, then the ship blows up. I like it for multi-crew. Wouldn't do it for solo, and that's great. That's where it should be. Okay, still though, jeez, man. Okay, so my ADHD brain was mixing. Like I was thinking about the 15,000 HP for both, but it's 17 for the Redeemer. I mean, that's nothing. That's minuscule. The Redeemer is smaller though. That does need to be taken into account. You get a ton of HP, but if you're the size of the moon, it doesn't matter. Every bullet's gonna hit you. So the Redeemer is gonna. Basically it's multifactorial, but I like the way it's balanced right now. Yeah. Final thoughts on the Paladin. I love the fact that the turret is not slave to the pilot. So we have ships that are designed for multi-crew in the game. You know, so the people will actually take advantage of that massive, the thing that makes this game any different than every other fucking game. Sorry, I'm very passionate about this. Fight me in the streets. As a primarily solo player, we don't get to get everything, and this isn't ours. This is for them. It's not very maneuverable at all. It's pretty slow, but it's definitely good enough for the task. I mean, the fact that I was even able to do that, I think was fine. If I had been playing Star Citizen more this year, or even was just like this was like my ship, maybe my like everyday multi-crew ship, then I think I would have been a lot better with it, and I could know the limitations of it. The fact that I didn't blow up, that is great. The interior is really good, like really good. The only thing I don't like is like the crew quarters could be, and this is like I'm nitpicking here, but the crew quarters, it seems to me like it would be better if the beds were on one side and then the other side had like a room kind of like the MSR with the chess table. So have a rec room and then have a bed where everybody sleeps. Having these two identical rooms, I mean, it's good for symmetry, but other than, I mean, I don't know. But that's like a small thing. Like, I don't really give a shit. I don't. I don't know what I think about like the components being so far away from each other. So if you're working on the components with the engineering and everything, you've got to go from this room to this room, all the way down here to this room. And maybe that's good balance for a small ship with these kind of weapons. This is the best gun rack in the game here. This is just so cool. I feel like I could take a good screenshot of that with weapons on it and make it like a wallpaper. But yeah, I like it. And I think it's got a place like in the game currently to fly around and blow shit up. Redeemer Killer? Redeemer Killer? Yeah, so that's my thoughts so far. I love it. I don't think it needs to be nerfed based on what I've currently seen. We maybe need to see more. I think it's good. I like it.